Welcome. Welcome back to Milk and Honeys. Today is a very special and a fun one because we have a good friend of ours, comedian Papp Johnson, here with us.
Yes.
Actually, you're going to say his name the way they said it on Funny AF, remember?
Oh.
Okay. When your name was announced on that, it sounded like Vanessa.
Yeah, it was like, Papp Johnson!
There we go.
He's a stand-up writer, storyteller, professional menace, and you may have just seen him on Kevin Hart's Netflix comedy competition show, Funny AF.
And I've known Pat for quite some time. We've talked about Love Island together. But listen, there's no one who hustles as much as this guy. He's got an incredible career, and I'm excited to finally roast him as a friend here on Milk and Honeys. Again, Pat, welcome to Milk and Honeys.
Welcome.
Well, thank y'all for having me. Is this my camera? Do I look
Yes,
to the
it
camera?
is.
Do I look to
I think we need a bigger chair for you. You
That's
know?
all right.
You feel comfortable? If you need to like stretch your legs out a little bit, you can.
You know, this is nice. Thank y'all for inviting me to y'all miniature studio.
First of all, again, you and I did our little podcast together. We hung out a few times at the comedy clubs. How does it feel seeing me right now in this professional setting? Are you so impressed?
No, I always knew you were a professional. I was always confused by why you were hanging out with us.
Oh, I think I felt really like I had to because of Martin Morrow. You know, I was forced to hang out.
Yeah, it was like a make-a-wish. So.
Make a wish. Well, the wish is over.
Well, also, it's like I met you as a friend first at her birthday, her karaoke birthday, which was very interesting.
We're not going to go too deep. I'll
never forget leaving, two of Kayla's friends who happened to both be Black men. And the person...
Stop. We'll talk about that off camera. Anyway, Pat!
For people who... But for people who may be meeting you for the first time, describe your comedy.
That's hard to... Asshole.
Ooh, I love that. Okay.
Yeah. Like if you like being like as they say, cheeky bastard.
Little cheeky bastard.
Then you would like my comedy.
You used the phrase like thoughtful stupidity, right?
Yeah,
So explain kind of what that means.
Just stupid stuff, but with actual thought behind it. Yeah.
Yep. When did you realize that being like, funny, obviously like at parties and stuff like that could actually be a career for you?
When I was failing in school.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I should transition to something else.
But were you like the kid in school that was like always getting in trouble for like being the class clown and...
Yeah, I was always funny, but then I went to school, like college in New Orleans, and I was on set as an extra.
Oh.
And I had everybody cracking up, and I was like...
Stop.
And one of the guys was like, man, you really need to pursue that. And then I was kind of like, all right, I've never met this person before, but they believe in me so much that maybe I should try to pursue it. And then,
This complete stranger who I've never talked to in my life, who could be a serial killer, escape from prison, said, this is what I should do with my life. So I'm doing it.
Because I had them dying laughing for like 8 hours on set.
Okay.
Yeah. Shouts out to Jim Carrey and my man Ewan McGregor.
Okay.
Because it was the set of I Love You, Philip Morris.
Oh,
stop.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So since it's Pride Month, I'm kind of like a queer icon.
You
are. He's an ally.
Okay, I do want to back things up because I know you from what I know you from the 2 years we know each other. But what was baby Papp like? I mean, 5 feet tall. But beyond that, what were you like as a kid?
I've been the same person my whole life. So it's just a tiny version. Just like, if you met me as a kid, you'd be like, this is an asshole. Like, get this kid away from me.
Did your family think that too? Like with comedy or were they like, oh wait, he actually has something? Or do they tell you like, just go do insurance?
You talk about your mom a lot. She,
No, my mom supports me in anything. She loves me. I'm her prize. So.
I love that.
But yeah, my family just enjoyed it. They just like, you so silly.
But did they think that you could really take it to where you've gone to now?
My family didn't believe this was a career at all.
Right.
But they always supported me. My aunt, she always supported me come out to shows like way early. Like,
I love that.
Way early. Just show up to a bar, just like, okay, here's my nephew. Go ahead. I got my drink. Thank you for your drink ticket,
Yeah.
So I know I've always been supported, and it's always been fun for me.
And that support is so important when you are chasing a career as crazy as the one all of us is, model, actress, broadcaster, comedian. It's probably a tough pill to swallow for a lot of our family members who are the boomer generation who had to work with their hands every day. So I mean that support does help get you a little further sometimes.
Yeah, but I always tell them I never wanted y'all lives. Like You ever seen somebody go work a 9 to 5? You be like, this don't look like it's worth it at all.
Well, have you ever worked 9 to 5?
Yeah. That's how I know that shit is not
Yeah.
worth
What was
it.
your 9 to 5?
I done did everything.
Okay.
I've been the pizza man was my favorite.
Oh, I could.
Were you delivering or making the pizzas?
Well, a little bit of both. A little bit
okay.
of both. If it's slow, I'll be in there. I'm not gonna make a pizza, but I'll be in there. I'll help out. But like, driving around, meeting new people, smoking a lot of weed. And
That'd be a fun, like when you write your which you absolutely will, your first like comedy, like the story of your life as a pizza boy.
That's how it should start.
oh yeah, it was amazing. Especially being a pizza man in Oakland.
Oh.
And it was like run by like some foreigners. So they'd be like, oh, we got a delivery over here. And I'd be like, nah, don't send nobody over there. Like, it's 12 pieces? Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not going. Call them back. So.
Yeah. Tell them they can come pick it up.
Yeah.
Trust me, I got lost a couple times in Oakland in high school. And I remember like one time I finally found my friend's house and he was like, hey, don't get out of the car until you see me come out of my door and wave you in. And I'm like, okay. And so I sat there and then I got in. I was like, what the hell was that all about? He's like, if I'm not out there and you're walking the street, you may not make it across the street to my house. I'm like, period. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Here we go.
Yeah.
I just had my first experience with the Bay during Super Bowl weekend with her, and I had a few altercations while we were there, like at the party with those girls.
Oh yes,
I'm coming for you.
And meanwhile, like me and my boyfriend Ozzy are like, you're just in the Bay, babe. That's just the Bay.
Assholes. I'm from Alabama. Everyone's nice there.
Yeah.
Here, I'm trying to take a picture, and these girls are making fun of me. I'm like, what the hell is this about?
Like they didn't want us to take a picture, so they kept taking pictures so that we couldn't take a
and they take
picture.
pictures of us taking pictures. I'm
Yeah.
like, am I being bullied at 35 years old? What the hell is
And
this?
my boyfriend's like, cholas, I'm leaving you guys. Goodbye. See ya.
Like you're not gonna win this
Like,
fight.
no.
Now I understand why you and Martin get along. Y'all both got short fuses. Huh?
Is that
Yeah.
Maybe it was like the short people syndrome thing, It's the little people syndrome. Okay, back to Baby Papp. So you mentioned comedians, obviously that helped, kind of shape you today. When you were little, do you remember watching any comedians on TV that you thought, damn, I can do that, or I want to do that?
No, but when I was little, I found out that Eddie Murphy's birthday was the same day as mine.
Okay.
So that kind of So
and when is that?
April 3rd.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, well, this is something to shoot for. Maybe it's in the stars.
It's in the
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I think me and Prince have the same birthday, but we didn't go the same route in life.
Okay, I see the similarities.
The
Tiny,
size.
light
I mean, just
Really
just
sassy.
I'm like, all the Geminis are made
Purple
Geminis.
is my favorite color.
See?
So look at my shoes.
I can't. She was purple for Pride, okay?
So you talked a lot about growing up in a house, obviously, with your mom who played both parents. Great joke, by the way.
Yes.
How much of your life ends up in your material?
Damn near everything I talk about is like a true story.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because my lady is always with me, so now she gets to see stuff like develop. So she's always like, you're gonna make that into a joke, aren't you?
Yes.
It's like, yes.
Oh, I love that.
Has anything for you ever been too personal to put on stage, or you're just like, fuck it, I'm putting it all, it's all a bit.
Yeah.
It's all it.
At the end of the day, I'm technically a clown. So if I can't laugh at myself, then I'm fucking up. I need to get out the game.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't take myself too seriously.
For sure.
That's when I realized, like, oh, you're tripping. It's like, what you do? Like, relax, bro. Like, relax. You didn't do anything today.
Right.
Well, I think a lot of, I've dabbled, dipped my toe in, the comedy thing. Wasn't necessarily for me, but I do think a lot of comedians maybe struggle a little bit with like being so authentic to themselves on stage, because it is like you are just exposing everything about yourself. And even me, when I've like written jokes, I have a lot of jokes I've written on my notepads that I feel like I'm not ready to say. But I think once you get comfortable with like, hey, this is my life, let me laugh at it. Here you go, take it or leave it. That's when, I feel like you see your star rise.
Yeah. And once you live life, people that you look up to, they also have problems. Everybody got problems. Everybody going through shit.
Yeah.
So if you can make light of it, the problems aren't as heavy.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the whole point of jokes, is to be like, oh yeah, this happened to me. I experienced this. I still lived through it. I'm still good today. I'm gonna be good tomorrow.
Yes.
So
and I always have the power. Like you have the power of no one else can laugh at you for these things because you laughed at it already.
Right.
I always tell people the easiest way to shut somebody up is when somebody be like, "Hey, fuck you." You just be like, "You right," and they be like, "Oh, shit." Like,
Then they're really thinking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
it's like- yeah,
What did you
that.
just say?
Shit.
Oh, okay.
Damn, okay.
I mean, yeah. If you can't laugh at it, then you're gonna cry, and we don't want to cry.
No.
I mean, it's always good to cry, let it out, but
Don't,
like
yeah.
you know, not in that
Vanessa
sense.
loves a good cry.
I love a
I'm
good
looking at her over
cry.
here. I was like, "You done?"
I love a good cry. Yeah.
Okay,
But
what's your favorite cry ever?
ooh,
Like kind of cry.
like what kind? Yeah, like or like when? Like a specific moment?
Either or. It was an open-ended question.
Oh
yeah.
shit! Also, who's interviewing who? Over
Well,
here?
yeah, I would say probably like this is so dark, but the best cry I ever had probably was when my dad died.
Look what you just did.
Look
what you did.
I love you, Dad. He knows, but like that probably was the best cry. I'm like, I wish I had that on camera because I'd be like, I need to go back and study that cry because that cry was good. Like I don't know what I did. I was punching people.
Oh shit!
I was like, I threw up. I was living in my friend's house in New
Like a
York.
whole exorcism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
shit
doing
out.
all sorts of crazy shit when I found out that he passed, and I think that's the best cry of my life. You know what I mean?
Okay, that was like an ayahuasca
Yeah,
cry right there.
exactly.
You went on a journey. All right,
Okay, but
that's
enough about us. Let's talk about Funny AF. Okay,
Yeah.
when you
Okay.
found out you were selected for Kevin Hart's Netflix comedy competition, what was that moment honestly like?
It felt good. I just laughed. I just
Yeah.
laughed. Because I was like, yo, I'm about to be on Netflix.
Yes,
This
which
is
is
about to be
huge
stupid. Yeah.
and stupid, but huge.
And with a name attached to
Yeah.
it as big as Kevin Hart.
So it was like, oh, okay, you getting stuff. It was like one of those moments where it was like, oh, it all was for something.
Exactly.
Everything was for something. And
Yeah.
I felt like I had just got passed on something else.
Mm,
And it's kind of just like, oh, yeah. Sometimes you don't get shit because bigger things are
of course.
on the
Absolutely.
horizon. So
Was that pretty validating for you, or did the panic set in pretty quickly when you're like, oh
Do you
shit?
panic ever?
there was no panic because it was like, yeah,
Period.
no matter what, I'm gonna be on Netflix, which means I've already I took an acting class one time.
Mhm.
Actually, I was forced into an acting class because I was bombing commercial auditions so bad.
That's funny.
Oh, commercial auditions.
Yeah, one time they were like, "Can you get on your mark?" And I was like, "What's that? Is that? Are you talking about the tape?" They were like, "Yes."
Yeah.
The
then
only
like-
mark on the stage.
And then afterwards, they were like, "Oh yeah, kid. We signed you up for some classes." But he told me once you get selected, even like a callback, you beat 10,000 people out.
Exactly.
So like
Yeah.
anytime you get something, especially in Hollywood, it's like, oh, like you beat out a gazillion people.
Yep.
So be happy about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, oh, okay, I just beat out a bunch of people, like the
Mhm.
world. Now I'm gonna be on Netflix. This is gonna be so silly,
Yeah.
no matter how it goes. So fortunately, it went well. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, of course. Well, obviously it's LA, especially the LA episode. It's full of killers. Okay, there's a lot of great comics here, and I know obviously, you're very cool, calm, collected, confident. But were you intimidated just a little bit? Like, there was a pretty stacked crew up there.
No.
Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, you see Kevin Hart and Tom Segura just like sitting there. Is it almost like,
And
you know what?
Chelsea Handler.
I'm about to make y'all laugh or not?
yeah, well, I knew a lot of people from the LA thing, so
Okay,
it's
okay.
like
You
I
already knew
was,
a bunch of those people.
yeah, I felt very comfortable.
Mhm.
But I've always just wanted to be on good shows, so
Yeah.
that none of that should be intimidating. It should be like, oh,
You belong there.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm in the arena. Let's get to it.
Yep.
Had you met Kevin Hart prior ever?
No.
You never worked with him or anything before?
No.
Okay.
Like Kevin Hart, I know he's a great businessman. He works, his work ethic, it has to be
Yeah.
immaculate. Because when the show was like running, it was like he had DraftKings, he was selling he was selling alcohol,
Yeah.
he got Taco Bell commercials. I was like, how you do all of this shit?
Yep.
Because I was exhausted just being on set for one day, 2 days.
Of
So
course.
I was like, okay, the work ethic is really there, and that's something to really be like marvel at. Tom Segura, I was like,
Yeah.
they asked me about him. I was like, well,
Yeah.
I know he can't beat me in basketball. So.
That's all that matters. I mean, Kevin might,
I mean,
He is an All-Star Game MVP. So
There you go.
yeah.
what was the difference, the biggest difference between doing a normal club, a set, rather than being on set with multiple camera angles and
Like a
all that?
competition style environment.
There isn't a lot of time to prepare. It's a lot of like sitting around and waiting.
Yep.
Whereas if you're at the club or like, most of the time you just go somewhere by yourself.
Right.
I do my visualizations, which I go through my set and then hit the stage.
So how did you decide on like what material you were going to do? Because I'm curious, how long did it take you to like land on the jokes that you told?
The first set, I just told a bunch of jokes that I thought would be funny.
I mean, the John Cena one was incredible.
And also, I said this, and I don't
So
know, but like
funny.
I feel like you knew your audience going into it. Even telling that joke, knowing that they've worked together before, was that intentional because of that? Because he was dying over there.
No,
Yeah.
I just really wanted to tell that joke.
That was a great joke.
I've been telling
was
that
so
joke for
good.
like 2-3 weeks
Okay.
leading up. I was also kind of mad at John Cena because I auditioned for Peacemaker,
Oh,
Stop.
and then they gave the role to Tim Meadows.
well, you know Tim Meadows.
Yes, of course you knew. Leon Phelps, the ladies' man.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was like, why the fuck you got me auditioning for this? So that's where that joke came from.
Okay.
It's from spite.
Okay.
Like, what-
All right, so you've joked online about being a bubble spot and about judges frying you. So you got feedback in real time. What was that like?
I didn't get feedback in real time.
Well, you didn't get feedback. No, I guess we were watching it in
Yeah.
real time.
Yeah.
But when you watched it back, what was that like to see like their immediate reactions to your set?
I was just like, for sure.
Yeah, you
What?
took it like you.
Yeah. I remember I had, well, y'all don't know. I had months to process it
Yeah.
after I had performed and all that. And I
Right.
felt like, I was like, okay. Like, I was like, I had a bad set. And my manager was like, you had a good set because I recorded everything.
Yeah.
I played it back. I had a good set. I know where I fucked up at. And I have been able to accept that. So when people saw it or when I saw the judges, I was just like, for sure.
Yeah.
Also, it's like, this is Chelsea Handler,
Yep.
one of the top in the game,
Mhm.
especially money-wise. Kevin Hart, top of the game. So I was just like, this is a time for me to be coachable
Mhm.
and actually take the criticism and just be like, for sure, if they didn't say I wasn't funny,
Yeah.
I was like, maybe he built me up and I didn't live up to that expectation. That's fine. How can I get better?
Mhm.
And that's all I'm doing.
Do you think they aired your best stuff and what we saw?
No, but
Because the second one, I was like, wait, I feel like on the
Yeah.
callback, I was like, wait a minute, I know Pat.
Yeah, we were like, I know
Oh,
there's
wait
more.
a minute. Exactly.
but it's TV.
It's
Of
TV.
course.
No, it's
so,
TV. Yeah.
so that's what I'm fine with is that it's crazy. I was talking about it with somebody else. I was like, people know me now from the show, but I lost.
Mhm.
Right.
So people know me from supposedly my biggest loss.
Yep.
And no one really talks about it. They just like, oh, the John Cena joke. People like, well, I love that. They was telling me, keep
Right.
going, you funny. So it's like at the time, it felt like it was the world coming down on me.
Yeah.
But
Right.
like literally after a few hours, it was like, you're gonna live through this. And now it's like
Yeah.
you're still being celebrated.
Exactly.
You literally want a Netflix show.
Yeah, get
like Kevin. Like that is
Kevin,
insane.
yes.
So like, yeah, like
Top
eh,
of the top.
Like literally the top of the top.
yeah. So it's like, hey, bro, you're in a position where a gazillion people wish they could have been at.
Absolutely.
Even the people that was on the show with you at the LA shit. So it's like, hey, bro, like really just live in a good mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What did Kevin Hart saying that he, knows everybody's material and won't forget people who were on the show? What does that mean to you?
He's always gonna remember you.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm also a big ass nigga. I'm pretty unforgettable.
I
So-
love that.
So yeah, it's gonna be cool, I guess. Yeah,
I mean, you have such a unique comedy style. I haven't seen anyone. I mean, I've gone to tons of comedy shows. I watch comedy all the time. I haven't heard anyone like you. And I think that's hard to say because there are a lot of comics who do sound very similar to each other because that's just it's how it is.
Yeah.
There's no one like you.
That's
you know?
because he's from Oakland.
And also because you're 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you have a long NBA series you're just playing, and now you're sitting here in our?
yeah. I got one more game to lose before.
Oh my god.
What did you learn about yourself in that experience?
In that experience, I know that I'm really good.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's all that really taught me is like, okay, I'm amongst the best of the best,
Mhm.
and I can hold my own. The industry clearly fucks with me,
Yep.
or else I wouldn't have been on there. And yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I love
and-
that.
and
the industry fucks with me.
Well, I was like,
Because then I clearly wouldn't have been on there. That's That's so good.
It is.
I love that.
Yeah, you're respected.
Yeah.
You know, that's getting the, especially in Los Angeles, can only imagine how competitive is in this town with comedy. If you're respected in that way, that's huge.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
But you've been doing comedy for over a decade.
Yes.
Okay. What does a grind actually look like for people who only saw the Netflix part of you? Like, what has it actually been like for the last 10 years?
Like, how many times are you performing a week?
I perform pretty often now,
Yeah.
but you know, it's hit or miss. That's just it. Like, if you're not a known comedian, even if you are a known comedian, it's always going to be hit or miss. I
Yeah.
think in anything is hit or miss. Like, we know people are entrepreneurs or freelancers, and it's like you have a good month and you have a dry month. So it's just constantly believing in yourself. And I try to tell comedians, because now they be asking me like, well, what do you got any advice for me? I'll be like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I always tell them like, hey man, everything matters and it's all about your mindset.
Yep.
Like if it means something to you in your mind, it's going to eventually be something later on.
Yeah, I mean, you're a testament to that.
Yeah.
So when you say there's like good months, bad months, what's like a good month or a good week like for a comedian versus a bad one?
A good week would probably be like 6-7 shows.
Wow, that's a
Are
lot.
you performing the same material during that time, or are you like just switching it up?
I'm trying to work on doing the same material for like a month or two.
Yes.
Just to like work all the kinks out so then I can have sets since I don't have to start traveling. So
Right.
And they're gonna want, 45-minute sets. So,
Of course.
but I guess in New York that would be considered light. Because New York, you'd be like, man, if you're not doing 20 shows a week, then you're not grinding.
Yeah.
Right.
But
right.
most of those shows is in somebody's living room
Of
or at a
course.
bar on, a rooftop. So.
I mean, you've done iconic stages. You've done Comedy Store, Laugh Factory, Improv, The Stand in New York, festivals.
Yeah, before we ask this question, I wrote it earlier before he answered me 25 times. Do you still get nervous? Do you? I thought he was going to say no, but I thought he was going to shut me down.
No, I mean, yeah, but
I get excited. I get
which is the same as nerves. Excitement, energy is the same as nervous energy, but our mind makes it nervous instead of excitement. So it's great if you can channel your nerves into excitement because they are technically the same thing. It's just our brain telling us one thing or another, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, y'all both do live events. You're a model, you WWE, and you're a model. I seen you out on the beaches. And,
Okay, shut up.
Period.
But like you prepared, you know what you're doing. But it's a live event, so the excitement of like, oh, we're in a different place. There's you can't predict what's gonna happen.
The environment.
You know what you're gonna bring, but you don't know how the atmosphere gonna be. Yeah, and that's what makes it exciting.
That was probably, I think, the most nerve. I mean, yes, I've done live events and TV for many years, but like doing a show, there's nothing that's made me more nervous in my entire life. And I had something good going
I could not even
because
imagine.
Here's the thing, I had an advantage because everyone who was at my show were already fans of mine from WWE.
Yeah.
So they're gonna laugh no matter what, right? No matter how bad I was, they're gonna laugh. That is not the case for like a lot of comedians. You walk into a room with maybe people who've never seen you before and you have to make them laugh.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean,
the goal is to make them laugh.
I will never forget going to see a friend of mine do stand-up comedy, and now she's actually really funny. But this was her first one, and she bombed so bad. And all of us, like, there was like 5 of us sitting there, and we were just like, "Fuck!" Like, we want to laugh because like it's our friend. But also, she even knew it too at the time, and obviously made a joke about it after. But it's like, oh, like we were just like rooting so hard for her, and I'm like, oh my god, this is not good. Like, and then it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse, because you're trying to like find it, and it's not there. She's gone. She's in Oakland, and we're in LA. You know what I mean? Like,
nothing better than seeing somebody try to dig themselves out of a hole,
it's the worst.
and it gets deeper. It's like,
but I don't want to know them because it makes me feel bad.
I know. Then it's like that. There was a girl, I don't know what her name was. I went to a God, I'm trying to think. I was a big comedian in town, but he had a girl open for him. I'd never heard of her. It was one of the worst sets that ever. I had to get up and go to the bar, but I felt so bad for her because she's up there doing something tons of people would never be able to do, myself included.
Yeah.
But sitting in the audience and you're just like, just you gotta like, it's like a visceral like.
Yes. Well, speaking of that, do you think LA is the most competitive, or you think there's other places? Well, you said New York is like, if you're not doing 20, so maybe New York.
Chicago's pretty
but would you say it's supportive or more competitive?
LA is the most competitive place on earth. This is where everybody who becomes somebody somewhere else comes to be.
Right.
This is the big pool. This is the ocean. So, I would say this is the most competitive. Not necessarily the most talented or saturated, but
you don't think LA is the most talented? Where would you say, what city has the most talented? That New York?
I mean, I feel at this point in time, it might be Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
Just because most of the people you see on television are from Chicago. So I would say, Chicago. New York has good people, has really good people. Everywhere has their own little pockets, but no matter what, once they become whoever the fuck they are over there, they're gonna come. They're gonna come to Hollywood. Okay. And then that's when they're gonna be like, oh, okay.
And do you think that's because of the name, Hollywood?
It's because this is the Mecca.
It's a Mecca. Everyone's talented. Everyone is funny. Everyone is networking.
No matter what, I've been around the world. When people say they want to come to America, they talking about LA. They're not talking about New York. They're not talking about the Bay. They're talking about LA. They want to be with the stars.
Yeah. So. Well, for you, what are your personal goals right now? You've already done Netflix. You want a special, be in a writing room, acting, touring, producing your own shit. I mean, obviously, you have a natural storytelling style, as we've all seen. So, maybe acting in scripted projects in your future?
Yes. I really want to make movies. I think my biggest goal is to get this cartoon going. I love cartoons. I grew up.
Well, you're
on
working
cartoons.
on a cartoon.
Yeah, I'm working on.
Have you told us about this?
No, I have not.
Are you
also
like?
Is Milk and Honey's going to be a voice in it? Like, we have to have us on
to
there.
our voices.
Well, I'll figure out a way to write
we can change it.
An episode where I was visiting a podcast studio.
Yes.
And so then it's
the cartoon has to have a podcast studio.
Write it down.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've already been featured on Comedy Central.
Yes.
You've done your album Timeless, and you're building your own world. What project thus far are you the most proud of?
Besides Funny AF.
I'm very proud of Timeless. Because it was right after the pandemic, and I wasn't sure if I should do it. And my lady was like,
do it.
Yeah, she was like, if you don't do it now, what the fuck are we doing?
And that is what we call a support system.
Yeah.
Kudos to your girlfriend.
Yeah. So I was able to get like 16, 17 people in a room like this and do my 30 minutes, and it got me to Netflix. So.
Period. Yeah. Yes.
Now, is there any work that you've done that you wish more people had seen, that we can get more eyeballs on?
At the time, yes, I thought so, but the right people saw it.
Yeah.
And that's what that taught me. It's like, hey, bro, just relax. You do the work. The things that you want will come to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stop worrying about everything else.
What's your dream comedy career if everything goes right, everything aligns perfectly?
We all daydream about our careers like this, right?
Absolutely.
My dream career thing would be this cartoon running for like 20 years.
Fuck yeah. Like a Family Guy type shit.
Yeah, because a cartoon, I don't gotta, I can age. I can age, but my cartoon don't gotta age.
And you go in there.
Just give me the Meg Griffin. Let's maybe me doing this.
Yeah, and the merch. Oh,
but the merch, but also the actual like filming of it and recording of it is like
the voiceover.
It's a couple hours.
Yeah.
It's a couple hours.
It's a lot more than that, right?
No. Like, one episode? No. It's like, I've been there, okay? Trust me. It's a couple hours, and you're getting paid as if you were on set for a commercial that you were there for 12 hours plus because they went overtime. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I am in the wrong.
The time of it is so insane. Of voiceover work.
And I get to be silly. I watch Hugh Jackman do voice acting.
It's amazing.
He's really like shirt off going,
just you really get to get into it. You know what I mean?
So,
we really need to have you should write a show that is
giving you more things on your list.
You should write a show of the behind the scenes of making a cartoon.
That would
like
be hilarious.
Seeing what people do, like taking your shot, like trying to get those voices. That would be so funny. Actually, you don't do it. We're gonna do
Okay,
it.
so
We're gonna do
don't
it.
tell anybody. We are 40 minutes of the show. We were going to talk Love Island. We're going to have to wait for this for another time. For those who don't know, we had our Love Island podcast. We might bring it back. We might not.
That's up to you.
Yeah, well, we will. We'll get back into it, but we got to talk more about you. We'll say one Love Island question.
Because she can't help herself.
It's such a good show.
It's such a great show.
I'm over here being like, finally, we have journalism. Let's talk journalism. Love Island.
Love Island.
It is journalism.
What is your take on just USA? What is your take on this season so far?
It might have jumped the shark a little bit.
What do you mean?
They're trying very hard to try to top last season.
They're trying to replicate, yeah.
Yeah.
Even with what's her name? He's like everyone thinks she's a new Huda.
Who, Melanie?
Melanie.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we finding out a lot of things about Melanie. Though. Apparently, she
Yeah.
used to be a plus size model.
But she was a model, So I think she still was like working her,
Okay.
I mean, I still. Why do you think that's such a big thing?
No
for
pun
people?
intended. Oh my god. This is not enough. Well, what did I say earlier? I said people were saying she starved for attention. Well, I didn't even mean it. Like,
yeah, I was like, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm so sorry. I just laughed so loud in everybody's ears. I apologize. But why do you think that?
Like if you were dating a girl, like a cute little petite girl, and then you found out later that she used to be a really big girl, would that affect how you felt about her at all? If you like hadn't known? Because I think that's what people are kind of assuming. Like, oh, sincere. She hasn't even been.
I don't. To me, that doesn't matter.
But
But I don't know. A guy's perspective. Like, what do you think?
For the guy, it doesn't matter, but for the girl, it matters. That's her whole world.
Of
like
course.
her. It's not that she's who she is right now. She's always going to be the lady she was before.
Yeah.
Right.
And so that's how I see it. Is that she's still reacting in. This is gonna sound bad, in the plus size model way.
Mindset.
She gets very defensive.
She's very insecure about when other women are around because she still feels like she still feels like she's going to be a second option or not just a model. She's a plus size model. So you can see how she moves. There's an insecurity about her looks and her appearance and about who she is. That will always come out.
Of course.
No matter what.
Yeah.
And that's something she has to.
It's a her thing. It's not a nobody else thing. Because she's beautiful then, she's beautiful now.
Right.
But you're right. The way she moves it's affecting other people in the villa because they're having to tiptoe around her emotions, and none of them even know why. Because not anybody in there probably even knew.
But I will say, like, she is taking accountability for those emotions. At least from what I saw in like the last episode, I think she kind of, said an apology in a way of why she was feeling a certain way. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's her trying to apologize and say, but who knows? The season is just beginning. So
how do you feel about people that punch you in the face and then be like, sorry, I punched you in the face?
And then they do it again, like, sorry.
And then when you be like, stop punching me, and they be like, what do you mean?
I need 10.
No, that's true. Okay, fine, guys.
Give me 10. That was a crazier shit. That was crazier than Huda. Like,
no, she said it so many times.
I was like, she's about to crash out.
I was like, she is about to go in the ocean and never come back. Like, she said, give her 10. She meant forever.
But and I was like, it wasn't lost on me that it was them two beefing.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course. And that's very...
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we're going to go back to talking about you. We'll talk about this another time. We're going to do a few, quick questions. What's worse, bombing on stage or getting... This is actually kind of Love Island, too. Or getting... What would be worse, bombing on stage or getting friend zoned at the fire pit?
Friend zoned.
Yeah?
Friend zone, yeah.
Really?
It's no way to backtrack that. Like a bomb, you be like, well, I'm gonna come at it again tomorrow, but... The friend zone, it's like, bro.
I should not. Well, this also, who would make the best comedian?
On the current cast, who's the funniest?
Probably KC.
I like KC. I like
Of course you do.
Why? I like KC.
It's funny because as soon as he popped up on the screen, my lady yelled out, "He's gay!"
I don't.
And I was like, "Yo, like, yeah."
But I love the way he called her out, though.
He probably is.
Oh yeah, he's like, "Come on."
I didn't know. He's like, "Girl, I love you," but.
But that's why we think KC might be gay.
Well,
and the pink suit and the plants.
We'll
Okay.
see. Hey, maybe he's fluid.
I was gonna say the guy on the UK.
But if
he
he's-
definitely.
But if
I gotta
he's-
start that
But
way.
if they're fluid, like that should be a known thing.
Maybe he doesn't know it yet. They're 22 years old.
Also,
These kids are
yeah,
I
crazy.
think
it's.
you know.
I know it's Pride Month, but as a man, you can't be fluid.
Oh,
Yes, but I mean, you can't, like, I know to the point where you're coming from is you're either like gay or straight, but there are men out there who are fluid and then they find women who are like, okay.
Yeah.
I feel you.
You know?
But I feel you. You just a gay
You're-
man.
you're a gay man, you like some-
We'll fuck ladies. all the time. Like I can't. Like I don't think you and your lady gonna be out here kissing dicks together like this.
I mean, who
Hey,
knows?
hey.
We're in Hollywood.
We are in Hollywood. Okay, we're gonna skip down here. Quick fire. I need to wait. We're gonna skip 1 second. Let me get my bearings.
No.
Let's. Okay, we're gonna skip.
Y'all need cue card.
No, I know. Because this is what happens. I have to have cue cards. Otherwise, we're gonna get lost.
Okay, wait.
No,
A standing ovation or a perfect first date?
Wait, what? Oh, what would you prefer having? A standing ovation at a show? But he has a girlfriend, so I guess this doesn't really apply. But let's imagine you were single back when you were 12. Standing
What?
ovation.
Maybe a little older. It's not 12.
Wait, how long have you and your lady been together? A long time, right?
Yeah, 13 years.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
Amazing. Okay, then fuck that question. Okay, Kevin Hart judging your set or Ariana Maddox judging your flirting?
What would be worse?
Mm.
Ariana Maddox, she's kind of a.
I'm gonna have to say Kevin Hart. I mean,
Yeah, I was
it's,
gonna say that too.
I'm still kind of confused by why people be so into Ariana Maddox.
Me
Like,
too.
But
Me too.
she's
I'm
no
with
mamma
her.
jamma. I'll say that.
I mean, I think we like her better blonde.
I think I heard her story. I understand why people support her.
Well,
But I'm
now
also
we're
like,
moving on now. Now we've had way more scandals in reality TV. since then.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know if you watch Summer House. Some shit's going down.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Would you rather have a joke that kills forever, like John Cena? Also, who? Are
Like
we
I
listening
feel
to
like
back
I
then?
feel like
Is there a
there's
show
like
happening?
there is like a band
Something
practicing back there.
But,
So
would you
sorry.
rather have a joke that kills forever or a relationship that lasts forever?
Well, I got both. So
I know that's right. I know
love
that's
that.
motherfucking right. Okay. Next one, even better.
We're
Be
almost there.
famous for comedy or famous for reality TV.
I mean, these reality TV stars are getting hella brand
yeah.
deals.
Once you're famous being a reality television star, you can do whatever the fuck you want. So
yeah, I think for
answer that
reality
carefully.
TV. I think reality TV because then I don't necessarily have to work. I just got to show up.
And then it will help launch your
Yeah.
comedy even more.
But
look,
also-
look at Ace.
Yeah. It's like, yo, I could just walk red carpets and yeah.
Right? And get paid $100,000 to post the skincare they don't use.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? Orlandria is doing.
Girl, but she is an anomaly. Holy cow.
Yeah.
She deserved it though. I love Alandria. All right, worst place to bomb: a comedy club, a first date, or a family function?
I'm gonna say the first date
Yeah,
because your family they don't believe in you anyway.
that part.
Mm.
So
That part.
they're like, I always knew it, nigga. Go take the trash.
Go tell you famous? You paying these bills? Go take the trash out.
So this is what you do. And I always say, if you watch them show Seinfeld, he's a famous comedian.
Yep.
Mhm.
Nobody that he knows gives a fuck.
Gives a shit.
Right.
I know.
George
Right.
Costanza is the most unsuccessful person. He's like, oh, you're gonna do your little stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yo, I'm fucking on NBC. Like,
Exactly. They keep you humble though.
He's
right?
like, I'm getting my residuals for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
My syndication
It was funny.
is
Yesterday,
coming.
I met an old friend from my childhood. First time I've seen her probably in 15 years. Went to lunch yesterday. She's like, so what are you doing? I'm like, like I've done this, that. I've been in a few movies. She goes, oh, like an extra? I was like, damn, she humbled me fast. But like people
But
don't.
no.
But I'm like, hey, they don't get it.
Yeah, but no.
Fine.
Like I would have just been like,
I didn't try to explain it.
no. Anyway, what is your villain origin story in one sentence?
Tall.
That's a word.
I'm trying to think of when I became a villain.
Oh, you don't think you're a villain?
That's the sentence.
No, I said, when did I become
when
a
did you
villain?
become a villain?
Oh, I know when. It was when somebody, it might have been preschool or kindergarten.
I knew you were gonna
wow.
go back there. I just
Yeah.
knew
Tell
it.
us what happened.
Some dumbass kid brought a Batman action figure, and he was like, "It's so cool, it's so cool." I was like, "Can he fly?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Let me see." And then I threw this shit as hard as I possibly can into some bushes.
Please write that in your cartoon. That belongs in your show. That is some mean shit.
So yeah, that's probably when I became a
That's when
villain.
it started.
Oh, I love that. Such a young age.
All right, now we're going to go a little more positive. Your dream headline 5 years from now. We have the headline about Papp Johnson. What's it saying?
Died happy.
What do you say? Say it again?
Died happy.
Died happy.
We're going all the way to dying in 5 years? What happens? Let's do a not death one.
Okay.
He's like, well.
Papp Johnson headlines the Met.
Yes.
Take that.
I'll take that.
Shouts out to Mr. Russell from the Gilded Age.
There you go.
And finally, Mr.
Great
Papp
show.
Johnson, what do you want people to know about you right now?
That I'm a lovable, sweet person.
Who loves
now tell the truth.
Who loves thoughtful?
Now the truth.
No, wait,
part.
who loves thoughtful stupidity
No, for real.
all the
though.
time?
So if you look into the camera, so we can clip this, tell the world about you.
Everybody out there in TV land, I just want y'all to know I fuck with y'all as much as you fuck with me. So if you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you.
That is it. I think that is it. You're the best. Honestly, this is a lot of fun, but I do really respect and admire you. I think you're fucking badass. I will always say nice things to you, but this is the moment I will.
That's a lot.
I know your star is gonna climb, and I hope we can be right there with you.
No, seriously, thank you so much for having us. And
Having us, you didn't have us.
I mean, thank you so much for hanging with us. That's what I meant to say, not having us. You know, I always have to flub up my words at some point in the show, you know? I hadn't had one this show, so here we are. It's the White Claw. It's the end of the show. And, you know, everyone go watch Papp, follow him. And if you see him at a show, please laugh loudly. Because comedians are emotionally fragile and we need to protect them in Hollywood.
Social medias, people can find you.
PAPPMF Johnson on all the socials.
All the socials.
It's been a pleasure being on Oats and Honeys.
One day he'll get it right.
And you know what? You know what, you guys? Sometimes the tea is steeping hot, but today it was just funny.
Meh.
Funny AF.
Funny AF. There you go.
And we will see you guys next week. Thanks for joining us on Milk and
I'm
Honeys.
gonna do so much editing. Bye, guys.
Do they know y'all just changed clothes and shot this?
No, shut up.
No, because usually I change my hair and today I didn't. I actually just put this one back. You see, so it's
It looks
different.
different. Oh my god.
Duh.